YouTube, welcome back. We are playing Lantern Rite today, and I also am pink. I'm very pink. It's back. We're back. Lantern Rite's back. This is my second ever. I'm really excited to hop into it, see all the characters from Fontaine to come to Liyue and have this big collaboration of all of our favorite characters. It's gonna be great. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Subscribe for more videos like this, and come down below to twitch.tv/ducktv to watch this live. Take a walk around Liyue Harbor. Man, look how pretty it is during Lantern Rite. Wow. Feels wow, man. Look how pretty it is. Every year, I just forget how great it looks. Hold on, wait. I gotta get in character. Lament. All right, now it's good. Now it's Lantern Rite. All right, who's gonna be over here to greet us? Hey, ladies. Do you like short guys? Not me. Somebody else. I'm just asking.
Ka-ching! And
Ka-ching!
I never thought she'd see you two together.
You're not in your new outfit.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
Bro, all the Fontaine characters are gonna be so fun today.
Kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so that's
I didn't even
why
notice
Paimon has
these.
seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation
I gotta
by
go see the
embracing the
stage.
technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tian
Deep.
Chuen Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided
I wanna
to
see our new
combine
fit.
Liyue's traditional
Can't
art
wait.
of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device?
Sounds so Fontaine.
Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon.
Silly goose Paimon. You dummy.
How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions
Ah,
as on the skill
artificial.
of the person holding the string.
Hey, if I'm holding that shit, it's going up high. If you know, you know.
But as soon as there's no
I got
wind,
that. I got
you can
kite
only
skill.
flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think?
Yeah, we're a little behind the times.
Plus, the easier we can make
Good night,
it to
Royal.
enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right.
Sounds cool, bro.
I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to
This
purchase
is a pretty.
from a
Is that
stall
the
in
J
harbor.
Chamber?
We're having trouble keeping up with demand.
Whopper flowers. I ain't getting the fish. I got PTSD from fishing for the catch. These three are really nice, though.
We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price.
They have a kite for the J
We
Chamber.
didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
They're art, Paimon. They're art.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Do you guys view kites as toys? They're art.
Although kites are one of our
Ningguang
most
and her
time-honored
toys.
cultural
I thought that too.
relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now.
I guess like in American culture, they're kind of playthings, but in other cultures, they're like ceremonial.
But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions.
Oh, we got a whopper flower in the sky, though.
There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Damn. Are you not gonna You're not gonna finish the rest of the line? I was liking that. What the heck? She didn't finish the rest of the voice line. Send them love, send them words, send them homeward bound. She said the first half.
In the past, poets
forgot to hit
from Liyue
record.
used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive
She
enjoyment from
forgot.
this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know. Always
Writing
thinking 5
poems
steps
on the
ahead of
spot.
anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example,
I wanna know the
whenever a
wildfire
kite blew
one.
away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
Is that a real word? Huh, it is. Conducted to success.
What about
Should be using big words.
more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think.
Was it in Arcane?
Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper.
By
Paste
hand?
it onto the frame, and tie on the string.
By hand, though?
Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
I feel like the last cutscene will deal with the kites. Or one of the cutscenes for Lantern Rite.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom,
Or Zelo.
happiness,
Sorry.
or the desire to break free.
Okay, Star Robe. Mention.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
Yeah, we're doing Lantern Rite today.
I
We're
believe
trying it out.
so. Most have probably heard something
Learn about
it
kites
from their
first.
elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help. Great. Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect. We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte
just
to
see
my
somebody I
home for a
recognize.
little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry
It's
of
like a
Civil
red
Affairs
hair.
is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more
Yeah,
than
that's
welcome
gonna
to
be
bring
lit.
a kite and participate.
Now we get to do
The
the
rules
mini
are
games, right?
simple.
Like bumper cars.
Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
A free 5-star? They're giving us a free 5-star.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event.
We'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet. See you then.
Okay, cool. Nice little start out to Lantern, right? We got some kites and we got some flights and we got some heights.
Traveler? Take a
If the
peek to
wind's
your right.
cold, it might
Do you see those two
bite.
people lurking over there?
Huh?
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They
The
seem
Chishin
fishy.
do attract a lot of attention. Sus. What do these random ass NPCs want? I like their shoes though. Cool pants. I agree.
Right. So it wasn't just Paimon.
There's always some random ass NPC like stalking you in these
Do you
games.
think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
Treasure hoarders with drip.
Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You go right, Paimon will go left.
Swing like a butterfly, sing like a bee. Oh shit, are we about to just like assault some NPCs? Oh yeah, you want a problem, buddy? You got a problem with me, buddy?
Oh,
What you want, Four Eyes?
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Why has he got one of the deepest voices ever?
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy.
I don't like his hair. I don't like little I mean, his looks a little cooler.
Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Or were you on the night of the 5th?
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver.
Oh no! Oh no, that looks so bad. This is just NPC model 6 and 7. Mooncarver, then that's Mountain Shaper or whatever it's called, right?
This foray into the
Is that
mortal
him?
realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
They are. Y'all can change into anything and you change into an NPC. That's crazy.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
Maybe they're just pretending to be them. Is this actually it? They can change how they look, true. Why do they decide to go generic? Maybe to blend
you may
in.
want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon
The way she
is gonna
zooms
believe
over.
you just because you know her name. Let Paimon
Mountain
guess.
Shaper.
You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
I don't like the hair piece being red. It'd be cool if his whole head was red.
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit.
Bro,
The
can you
two of
imagine?
You may call me Jiahu.
Jehu. Imagine they released him like this. There's no way they would, but I'm saying, like, imagine just pulling this 5-star banner.
Looks like you did your research.
Mountain Pink is a
But in
generic
our
old lady, you're right.
experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
I like Paimon's voice in this one.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Perhaps you can prove it. Can you turn into a deer?
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know.
Bro, I wouldn't
And
pull
it
the
better
3-star.
not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
The Jean-Lee and Cloud Retainer have sex. Sorry. what?
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup.
It's true.
Perhaps you have some recollection. The
I
flavor of that
remember.
soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite.
What,
As
my
such,
whistle?
Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the
I
culinary
should have known
arts
from
whenever
this.
time allows.
They're always like, one has one has one.
Dabbled.
Mooncarver's the
Upon
same year as
one's
Aether?
last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Mooncarver? That's Zach? I sure saw Mountain
Did
Shaper.
one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
Which one is which? Because the other one's way deeper. He did it on live stream. He is. He's Mooncarver. That's way deeper than I expected it to be. I gotta hear him do this. I gotta see his flaps move.
One
Somebody have
is
a clip?
simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
How does he do that?
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer.
This is also Tanjiro in
One
English,
does
by
not
the way.
have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
This is Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. That's crazy.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings
Talk about range.
forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Take it as a compliment to the quality of your terrible ass design.
You indeed have an agile mind.
You indeed.
Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
It's so throaty. It's like you can hear the throat open.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but
It's throaty.
why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is
I
it?
didn't know he was the VA for this. It's crazy.
It is but an inevitable eventuality.
Jinx, buy each other. What do Adepti drink? I don't know. Sea, lake water.
Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since cloud retainers moved to Liyue Harbor.
Wait, this is the clip? Zach, deep voice Genshin.
We have a cool trailer for it. Zach, I'll need your deep voice for this.
You mean this voice?
That's what I'm talking about. Ready, action!
I mean,
Oh. Everyone born in this corner of the world has dreamed about becoming the strongest in Teyvat. Dadaupa Gorge's meaty arena is currently summoning all contenders willing to fight for that title.
What the fuck? That is absurd. In a world.
With Lantern Rite near at hand.
Wow,
one
I'm
would
impressed,
expect the
Zach.
Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
You know, it's a fun fact about Zach Aguilera, everybody. He was a part of Streamer Camp season number 1, I believe. Or 2. Season number 2. He was on Foosley's Streamer Camp. And I was also on Streamer Camp. He won Streamer Camp way back when, and I won it this last year. That's crazy.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that
Dude,
which
he went
demands
crazy.
action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts.
Dude, I can't get over
appears
it. It's
the essence
crazy.
of the situation has hitherto
The
revealed
essence of the
itself.
situation.
Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
How do you get down? How do you do that?
Huh. So, you're
I'm
not
locked in
looking
my
for
range.
Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain
I
opaque beyond
I can't
time.
do it.
Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
I'm hard stuck where I'm at.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that
She a
she has
boomer.
shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen
Grumpy
to
old
cross
lady.
paths with her over the next few days,
Oh, we have.
do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us.
So this would be assuming you've already played the
Enjoy
quest.
scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words.
Man, I hate the designs they
we
gave
shall
him.
now depart.
Cool ass voice, lame ass design.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that, well, it's still pretty early.
Let's
head
go
over
find
and
the
check out kite
kites.
stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition.
Dude, look at
The
this
bigger
tree.
and
Looks so
prettier,
good.
the better.
That's crazy. That's the same person. Red Nova, thanks for the tier 1 for 19. We need more Adepti men with unique models. Literally all we have is Zhongli, also 19 months. Thanks for the sub. And I agree. Those models looked so bad. I can literally go find those models right now. I can literally find them right now. This is literally one of them. That's literally one of them without a mustache. If you take the mustache off and put the hair on, that's the same model. Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver in an alternate timeline. Wait, who made this? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Now we're talking about some men. But then again, you know, if they were like this during Lantern Rite, they'd stand out too much. It would be as incognito as possible. We got a kite owner. Shen Yuan.
Welcome. Are
Shen
the two of
Yuan.
you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Ooh, a scissor-tailed swallow and a butterfly.
We want the Whopper flower.
Ah, this
Jade
Jade Chamber
Chamber.
design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does
That one
it
is pretty
also have
cool.
a unique meaning?
Of course. The Jade Chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
I mean, I got money right here. Don't worry about the bottom of it. It's fake, by the way. It's okay.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful.
This
I'll
literally
pack them
looks
up and get a
like-
guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Bro, how do we know not every NPC's Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper? That was literally Mountain Shaper. Right there. That exact NPC.
Elon Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
They were done dirty, bro. Their NPCs are so common around here. It's like a cold.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf,
They're more
then could I
common than
trouble
the
you to
cold,
find
bro.
Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Gaming.
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Well, yes.
Bro,
The
two main characters in one
communications office
go.
handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you
can't
were
wait to see
willing to help
Gaming.
out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity.
First time meeting
Just follow
Gaming.
the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume.
We just
Should
saw
be on your
the
right.
saw my brother a second ago. Now we're gonna see the Trailblazer.
Be sure to come
Damn.
back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
My goat. My for what, bro? You just like me? Make it less obvious. All right, let's go see Gaming. Hopefully he's got his RGB lights on and ready to go.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum
Kalos.
tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one
Like
picking
his
up
fit.
the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
Huh?
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Wow, I love his eyes. Hi,
Perfect,
Gaming.
Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Elon Wharf.
Do we? Does he know me?
Oh, it must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
He's so adorable.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
So he's not just Gaming, he's also a gamer. Twink energy overload.
Alrighty, you can hand the
Yeah, I
goods
love
over
his
to
hair
me.
too.
Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one.
Such a good
and
voice.
You must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks
Yeah.
for your help.
They always do a free 4-star picker during Lantern, right? They always have.
Huh? You know us?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank you. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries, man.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elon Wharf and have a look around.
I've already 100% of the region almost.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow
I'm
me.
familiar.
Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way.
He's so wholesome. This is like a box of sugar, bro.
Oh, and there
He's a
are a
wholesome
couple of
little
good
guy.
places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank.
Order anything?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Paimon.
Hey,
Hold
you
yourself
gonna
back,
call
man.
Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows how close you are.
I hope he makes some kind of joke towards trailblazing. It'd be so funny if he was like, yeah, sometimes I go trailblazing.
Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope. Our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard after all.
I hope he said something with star rail in it. It's like, yeah, sometimes I like think about rails on the stars. Oh, is this the mini games unlocked now? Let's go. Now I can play PvP. Whoa, that's a cool opening scene. Look how pretty this is. These are so cute. The artwork goes hard. All right, which one of these is the event though? Is this co-op? All right, Pussy Wasabi. You know what time it is. This is the collecting one. What, Drake? Happy birthday. Today, right? Or is it tomorrow? Monka. Give me this shit. Wait, why did we go bouncing? Or was I the little thing? Shit. I ain't losing this. I don't lose these. Play in your own lane. Play in your own lane, Duck. Play in your own lane. Shit. How do you have 86? How does bro have that many? No. I have to knock him off. No. You're targeting me. How does he have so many? What am I getting hit with? You're not even near me. All right, mods, get this guy. Wait, he's a mod. Fuck. Where's the report button for cheating? That was a fun little game mode.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
I love his little voice, man. He's so wholesome. The docks are a little further. Hang in there. Whoa. Gaming trial?
Wait,
oh,
get
shit.
behind me. I'll handle this.
Watch this. Bing, 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 bong. Let me get an ult. Come on. Let me ult real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! It's so cool, man. Dude, I love the animation of his attacks. Such good animation. Bang! Get behind me. I'm the trailblazer.
Mighty mythical beast.
20k, not bad. All right, let's show him what a big boy does.
Congratulations.
He's like wearing his little RGB thing the whole time. That is so cute. Looks like he's wearing pajamas.
Skyward!
Lay waste to the wicked!
Lay waste to the wicked! All right, buddies. Try to ambush me like that. Bang.
Quietly now.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
I just feel like Paimon's voice sounds so different than it used to. Like I'm noticing it more and more every time I play this game.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh.
It's like a lot lower.
That's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby.
I'm
Have you
just
ever
a
heard of
goat.
wushu dancing?
No.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season.
Thanks,
but
Lay.
I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people
Damn,
in
he
Liyue
said we're not as
Harbor
good.
aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So it's not something I do full time.
Damn, that was the most depressing line. And he said, well, I love it. It's my hobby, but nobody else cares about it.
Huh? You have 2 jobs?
Yeah, he got 2 jobs.
Energy to do all
He got 2 phones.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just
2
yesterday
hours
I
a
stayed
night.
up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Come on, Gaming. Damn, bro got 2 jobs and he's got time for the homies. What's your excuse, chat? What's your excuse? He got 2 jobs, he's still got time for me. Bow, 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 bow. Gami walks forward and exchanges a few words with a boatman near the docks. The next thing you know, he's called for everyone to board a bamboo raft. Look at that bird eating.
Finally, we can rest.
Gobbles.
Oh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liyue is just too hilly. Floating up and down so
You don't
much.
even walk.
Where's Paimon out?
Complain.
Was finally satisfied, and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw.
It's like a bottomless
Would you
pit
like
down
some
there,
winter
man.
melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Just in your pockets.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Trust me, she won't be. She won't be.
Never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side.
Where's his
for ya.
tip? Where's his tip at? Why is he not singing? He usually sings when we get on these boat rides. Gami seems like a real people person. He can get along with anyone. He treats everyone like he meets, like a close friend.
That hit the spot.
These chairs are so
Someone thought she
big.
was going to starve to death for a minute there.
I would eat his melon
that
cake.
close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back.
He's so enthusiastic all the time.
oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
I already 100% of the whole area, man. Don't worry.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
He talked to her like she's a cat, like a dog.
Hey, Paimon could be in a good mood anytime she wants.
You slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery. Before you know it, you are greeted by the sight of Yilong Wharf, which I've also 100%ed. This place is nice. I like the colors of this new region.
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
She flies, Gaming. She's not gonna fall in. Though I would be
Thanks
fine
for
with
the
using
ride,
her as
Uncle Bosu.
bait.
You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me.
Bosu got no lines.
This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
You see the big turtle in Chongyu Vale? You mean Shinyu Vale, not Chongyu? Yeah, I did already.
Hey, slow down. I'm begging you.
Are you getting tired?
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Packed with what, bro? Ghosts? There's 4 motherfuckers out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people on this street, including us.
Oh, well, how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out.
Do you see that group of people over there?
Where?
Those are my relatives.
Packed streets in the room with us right now?
Wow.
Oh,
You sure have
relatives.
a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
Retail therapy?
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family.
Oh.
It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more
Some
when we have the
tension.
chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
Do they not approve of you? We'll just have to sneak past them. Is this gonna be on a sneaking mission? We have these every so often in the game.
The left side looks
Yeah.
pretty packed. Let's go straight.
Yeah, what happens if I walk right into them though?
Stick
Hey,
close,
Gaming's over here!
We've been
Gaming, your dad, your family, your uncle's right here. It's Gaming! With the cry of Gaming's name, his relatives begin to surround you from all directions. Oh, was I not supposed?
Gumming, when did you get here?
Oh,
More wait. How long are you planning on staying this time?
I thought it would just reset me because usually when you lose these stealth missions, it just brings you back to the beginning. Oh,
How's work been?
I'm just
It
so
sounds tough.
sorry.
You should visit home more often.
Okay.
The last time I spoke with your dad, he couldn't stop talking about you.
They usually
He
never
seems
matter.
worried. Causing trouble again, are you?
No, I'm so sorry.
Well,
After much talking, you finally extricate yourself from the circle of Gamings, or that is. I'm just trying to speed rest it. Speed run it. Me at every family function. Well, alright, there's no more sneaking to be done. He's got a big family.
That was terrifying. Even Paimon couldn't get a word in.
Sorry. They mean well, it's just...
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's get these things delivered first.
Some kind of expectation on you.
It's okay. Whenever you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
Hey, Uncle Jirgwe. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work.
You guys don't resemble each other at all.
I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
They love tea out here.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgwe. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me.
He's definitely a people pleaser, especially when it comes to family.
I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Paimon is kind of cute. She's like, yeah, yeah.
You noticed what Paimon likes?
Yep, runs away.
How long have you two known Gaming?
20 minutes.
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain.
It's such an... Is that actually happen? Your joints get all sore? Is it just like a weather thing?
Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How could
Rain
anyone not
causes
love
it? It's
him?
like a pressure thing?
I mean, there is his dad, but...
Huh?
Well, ask anyone else.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgwe? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
Arthritis.
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
The refreshing aroma and lingering aftertaste from the Sunglo tea.
All right, then.
I get rid of the rest of it.
Deliver it if you want to.
They think I have a PhD in reading fast. They think I'm Eminem the way I be reading quick.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
Seems really wholesome to start out.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn
Are
you.
we gonna have a fucking feast? I love how Genshin characters run away sometimes. They're like...
She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
Not the belly zoom, though.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated?
He's so nice, yet you expose him to his family members. I was just trying to mend whatever's going on. You know, I'm trying to be a therapist. I'm a good guy.
Personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it?
Dad gonna have super high expectations on him for things.
Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common.
I might be a little older.
Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
I'll try.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that.
Aid in spades.
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking, but if you're
Look at
going
her
to get
face.
us something, she'd much rather have winter melon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We
Yeah,
should
I've
see
never
the
seen
kinds
it
of
before.
kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
It's not a bad idea,
All right,
Paimon.
Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
He's very dad-like himself. Good uncle. Nice little stroll through the streets. The OST in this town is very nice.
What are you doing here?
She's just pulling up on me everywhere lately.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Imagine not doing the story quest before this, though. You'd be like, hello? Hello, Cloud Retainer. I mean, yeah, Cloud Retainer.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets
These angles.
You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
Is that a box to put stuff in?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
Dan, just tell me you're here for kites.
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us, or...
Oh my god, I just got reminded.
something.
Don't remind me.
Oh... Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called.
Don't remind me as to what they look like. I haven't done Shinyan's quest yet, and there's a lot of stuff that just isn't explained. Yeah. Seeing her right away would be the first thing, because we were like shocked in that quest.
Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Don't forget what they did to our boys, chat. Never forget how they massacred our boys.
Tianyin?
She forgot about them?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor.
One's arrival.
How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils?
Because they look like generic NPCs. I don't blame ya. They look very regular.
We shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this
Placeholders.
way to Yilong Wharf,
Yeah.
tea would be more advisable.
They can change form. That's like a known thing about the Adepti or
A
them.
great thought has illuminated one's mind.
But
once
still,
again.
damn.
One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made.
Imagine the hype if they just released a great form now in this quest. And we had to wait a year or like 2 years for each of them to get one run.
Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Yeah, her lipstick is very faintly mint green. And so is her makeup up top. Great colorway.
Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants.
And she can keep doing it. She's perfect. I'll leave the stuff watching to you.
Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal the stuff.
I wonder how many words Paimon has in the entirety of Genshin Impact's script in comparison to any other character. It's probably astronomically more.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village.
I want to know how many words she's
Might I
ever
recommend
said.
the Sunglo variety. It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for
Look at
those
me!
old fossils, and all will be well.
I almost didn't notice me. I'm inconspicuous.
2 boxes will do.
I'm in the corner. In the shadows.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
That's like a deal.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too.
Morax and Ping. It's the whole family getting gifts.
Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off.
Bro, I was gonna keep pitching this until we buy everything.
Look at the magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
She's getting fendoogled. Finagled.
But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
Dude, you can sell anything to her. Sell me this pin. She buy all the pins.
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up.
One will.
Of course, right away.
This guy's thinking about selling her stuff too. Come over here next. Come buy everything we have.
I see you have quite the eye
Yeah,
for fine items,
I
mademoiselle.
said it.
Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
How's she gonna get this shit home? He's like, you didn't even pay me yet.
I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
They're taking advantage of grandma, bro. I don't even see a single toy here, by the way. These are like vases and shit. Globes.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is,
She could fly it home, yeah.
best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
Huh? Where's Lamine? She's somewhere among us. Among us.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle?
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
She's trying to be discreet.
Ah, of course. Here you go.
I'm so creepy.
The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you.
She's buying a bunch of toys.
Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal.
Who has ever gotten in trouble for scandal of playing with a toy?
There
She
is
too-
no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
She's too popular for that shit. You make toys all the time, bro. You have a popcorn machine. You fiddle all the time. I should head back to Shin before Shinyu notices. Now we have blackmail on you. We're gonna tell Cloud Retainer, Moon Carver, that you play with kids' toys.
Oh, Shin.
What are you, a
Did
baby?
your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally, one may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
Yeah, maybe people will think she has a secret child, which she does. Again, she has a lot of them. It seems like Shin Yun is easily swayed into buying things. This box looks fit to burst already. It looks no different from when we saw it empty.
And you two? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf. But it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
All right, so you're my enemy then.
One means
Burnt
to
or
say,
kite.
you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise.
She's so
And
goofy.
indeed, there was little one could do about such
Who's the father,
persistent
Mr. Pink?
supplication.
Zhongli.
One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next.
Zhongli and Shen Yu be boinking. Let's be
One
real.
had no choice
Let's
but
be
to
honest.
acquiesce to these requests. And thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and
Shuyu.
Yayo.
All her kids.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Shin Yun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
But she built everything though.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery.
I can make it at home.
The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure.
She got a PhD in kites.
It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that...
She's nerding out.
Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand.
She's Dr. Kite.
Even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
She loves yapping about her inventions.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
To build one?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has...
I didn't even say yes.
Arrive at Mount
I didn't even say
in 2
yes.
days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
What if I'm busy?
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
I don't need no man. I am the man. Oh, shit. I am the bird. The magic flying bird.
It can fly? What kind of invention is that?
Okay, I'm gonna say it. She should not be allowed to enter a kite making competition. She should be disqualified by nature of who she is. She's built differently. It's like saying, can we put LeBron on the JV team for kindergartners? No, it's not fair.
One calls it the floating toting device.
So stupid.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one.
She's LeBron of making
Look
things.
at her walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind.
Mom said go, I gotta go, I guess.
But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together. All Paimon's
So
saying
goofy.
is that Shenyun sure does
Sure,
try hard
buddy.
to save face.
Sure, buddy.
What did she call it again?
A crude piece of mortal machinery.
Piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
She does like to dissect shit.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
The one thing Paimon does do that's pretty funny or cute is when she impersonates other people. That's actually kind of funny. When she just impersonates others. All right, part 1 done. Go inside. Are we going inside this? This is where we had the Lantern Rite Festival like food exchange last year. This is the big like dining scene where Zhongli met Venti. Uh-oh, who are we gonna see in here?
Oh, you're here early. I
Oh,
just
Gaming.
ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
It's a big table for just two of us, 3 of us.
Here, hand me your cups.
It sounds like peeing.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
It was poisoned.
That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Why didn't you say anything while she was downing it, Gaming? He waited until she finished.
That's a thing?
Is that a thing? As you talk, piping hot dim sum dishes arrive on the table, one after another. And just when you think all the dishes have been delivered, the hostess brings over a generous bowl of seafood congee.
Wow, so much delicious food.
That's a cute photo.
Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
How cute that is.
That's just how we do it where I'm from.
Gotta be fully fed. It's like when there's lemon water when you get ribs.
Most of the time, though, I
What?
don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Lemon water? What is...
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh,
Who's paying
and there's
for it?
tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood congee? Let me refill your bowl.
Seafood for breakfast.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Everyone picks up their chopsticks and begin to dig in. Each dish tastes exquisite and uniquely flavorful. You slowly start to relax as you enjoy pleasant conversation. over a satisfying meal. This goes on until Paimon can't even eat another bite.
So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen.
Makes me want to take a nap.
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us.
You gotta be rich.
Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family.
You're loaded.
That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Bro just outed his whole secret.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu?
He lives here.
You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often
I know how to
than
use
not,
chopsticks.
that means knocking on some
Not
doors to
perfectly,
find out
but-
for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
Sounds sad.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him.
Oh, he doesn't want to do it. He wants to be a dancer. Dude, my dad also owned a business and wanted me to inherit it, but I became a streamer instead. Sorry, Dad. He's not dead, by the way. I don't know why I did that.
It's not who I ever wanted to be.
He's fine. He still owns the business. I just didn't take it. Gaming always seemed happy and carefree. This is the most serious I've ever seen him. The topic must be very important to him.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do.
My dad wanted me to be straight. Oops. Like,
according to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
bro, this is too real. My dad said that to me when I was a kid too.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go.
Oh.
We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands.
Damn, you're about to bring out your skill, your burst?
In the end, I was so angry
shit.
that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since.
Wow, that is not what I expected from you.
Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
It'd be cool to get a cutscene of them almost fighting.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor.
He's gonna have his big break this lantern, right?
In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie.
Wow.
And you can't just rely on dreams to put food
So
on the
how'd you
table,
pay
right?
for all this, then?
So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk.
We need to have a
Our
reunion.
tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
We'll just have the dad watch your performance and he'll start crying, then you'll reunite.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite
yeah,
making
that's right.
workshop.
Maybe we can bring him.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
Yeah. Bro, are you one of her kids too? Auntie is no way to address Almighty and Illuminated Adeptus.
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once.
Oh.
But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
RGB kites.
Is that not something you can do?
Oh, so that's what he has on his clothes.
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Too scared to be judged for playing with children's toys.
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
Let's go make some kites, man. A cloud, sea appeal, a brilliance revealed. It's not that I think the topic is funny. I think it's funny that you guys think I think it's funny, and then I laugh at the idea of you typing it because you know I'm gonna laugh back to it. Skyward scattered. There's the whole gang down there, guys. Hi, gang. Still funny. It's pretty funny. Hello, Auntie Xianyun is here. We got Yao Yao, everything. Oh, she's asleep.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on,
Ding dong.
wake up! Some friends have arrived.
Aw, her little way was so cute. The daughter convention.
Friends.
Bro, you gotta get some more sleep.
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that.
To wake her up?
A guest at Wanmin restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it.
She's so pretty.
Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Shove it up her nose. She's already out.
Apologies in advance.
She's gonna shove it up her nose, actually.
Wait! Shenhe? Not there!
Wait, where'd you put it? You see Shinna take out a small green bottle, extract some minty smelling liquid, and apply it to Ganyu's horns. Oh, her horns. Yao Yao and Paimon look on in shock. Mouths agape. Agape? Agape? How do you say that word? But cannot stop her in time. Agape, right? That got her up.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Agape. I'm still reading it as agape. Gape.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
Don't say it in all caps. I heard someone say agape one time and I think it's in my head.
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Agape?
Huh. Was it that effective?
Shit, dude.
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression
Not
means
literally.
exactly.
Escape.
I feel a bit better now. Was
Where have I heard that
asleep?
before?
Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night?
She is
That does seem
perfect.
to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
Offer her a new job. That's why she guys. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Got me.
Me? My name is Gaming.
He's so cute.
I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
I pull a Chi-Chi every time this song comes out.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
Little Yao, bro.
It's an honor
She's
to
the
finally
mom.
meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend.
Is it gonna be Chi-Chi?
Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you?
Oh, it's Chi-Chi, right?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise.
Sometimes Chi-Chi forgets her.
Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so
She already died
thoughtful
once.
of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
So when you put that oil on her horns, did it like... Can animals with horns actually sense like temperature through the horns?
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Shen Yun?
Or like smell?
Should she be here by now?
Like...
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered
I'm sorry,
tone?
Mom.
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon!
So this is the part of the quest where you're probably confused if you didn't do the Shen Yun quest because you had this random kid here.
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Okay, I ain't gonna let this pass by. Maybe I should look up oiled up Ganyu. Do not look up oiled up Ganyu.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird. Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
Cloud Retainer sets down her bags while Shuyu hands out the grilled fish. As everyone begins to talk, lively conversation fills the usually tranquil environment of Mount Asong, right? Is that how you say that?
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite
I
a
like
few
your outfit.
participants indeed.
So cute.
Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit.
Yeah, but we gotta talk about the luminescence.
As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes?
It's like summer camp.
Are there any questions?
We're out here at camp doing activities.
May have focused a little too
Homeschool.
hard on the eating and less on the listening.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'll be the one making it anyways.
Paimon knew she could count on you, traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
She's like the mom doing homeschool crafts.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
It's gonna be a group talking sesh. Let's talk to everybody. Are you a little concerned about the luminescent paint dye, sir? This is kind of cool though. Can I put my feet print on it? I want my design to be my feet.
Hey, Gaming. Want to team up?
Huh? But I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
Oh, did he do it already?
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then.
We gotta get you to be honest with your feelings, man. Come on.
What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
Guys, stop looking up oiled up Ganyu. Do not buy an oiled up Ganyu figure. The butterfly symbolises the desire for freedom. Perhaps that's also what Gaming searching for.
What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee.
A swanee.
That might be a little hard
Is that
to
the little
pull off.
tiger creature?
True, but I still...
Oops.
Okay, it's decided then.
Swanee and a butterfly. Okay. Na 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 na. I pulled a Chi-Chi if I had any money, but I fucking don't. Sorry, I'm really upset. I don't have any. Is oiled up Ningguang a thing? Give me your Genshin Impact. I'm taking it away. I'm taking your Genshin Impact away. 3 weeks. Put it in my hand. Nope. No exceptions.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
He's so cute.
Very good.
Yo, Dad.
Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
That is so fucking adorable.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao?
You quite just back here vibing through the whole ride, you know? This little guy's just always back here.
I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friend. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
How about half and half?
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
True.
Hey,
Good point,
I never
Mom.
told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
With age
Mom just
comes
knows.
wisdom,
Moms
child.
know.
One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm
This is so
gonna start
fucking
painting
cute.
it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem
I wish she was my
strangely
mom.
unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was
Hey,
supposed to be doing the relaxing.
Easy.
Is your kite finished?
It's like she gets in the stern mom mode real quick. Where's your homework? Where's your homework?
Actually, haven't started yet, but we're going to start right now.
The way that I run away so fast. Alright, what's Shinha thinking about? Gon, you still awake? You still oiled up?
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns
Do
from now
not
on.
oil me up.
They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you.
She has to like
No
learn
harm
how
done.
people work.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Why? Why?
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu.
Shinha, what are you being weird for?
All right. Just be gentle.
Okay.
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
She has no social cues.
Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop.
She's learning. She's learning. That was weird.
I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors.
Don't touch me at all, man.
Anyway, we should probably get started on
Such
our
a weird
kite.
scene.
It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
She has no opinion.
They seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
That was
We should
very
get
funny.
started on our kite now.
All right, let's make the best kite you ever saw in your whole damn life. Start making. Can I actually customize it, or is it gonna be like slots to choose from? Presets.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
Paimon, you're just having a good time. The obvious answer is to make a Paimon shaped.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
So we can actually just put her on a string and throw her into the sky.
If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this?
She already
The word
floats.
Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers. Maybe that's deeper than we think. Guardian angel. Are they alluding to something more with that line there? What really are you? Are you really our guardian angel? Or are you the devil on our shoulder? You begin making the oh, that.
Now,
It's got personality.
since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
It's got personality. She should look afraid. She should look guilty about something. Ooh, or pleased with herself. She should look guilty. Or scared would be funny. Guilty, though.
Oh, anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Why you look away like that? Like you did do something wrong. Yep, like that.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen.
I did pleased with herself. I want to see the different versions. Choices matter a little bit now, huh?
It's done.
I imagine like it's the smug Anya or Freeman face.
In terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
These YouTube videos. I imagine it's like the Freeman face.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us.
Ow, ow, ow. Hi,
Let one take a look.
And pity, not feeling
Wow. Ganyu and
Whoa, that
Shenhe
was
made a
good.
single-tailed swallow. It's so pretty.
I really like these two.
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in
Look at the
two like
eyes.
that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master.
Green and blue.
Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
That's my mom. What channel are they in?
Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can
Painted
paint with
eyes
your
closed. That's actually pretty good for eyes
Wow.
closed.
The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll
That's
look
my
even
favorite
more
one.
impressive as it soars through the sky.
Especially with LED lights on it.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
I like the golden finch.
It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Let's see this face. Huh. Huh. Okay, that's funny.
Very Paimon-like indeed.
I love it.
That one time the Traveler suspected that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl, that was the exact expression on your face.
Is that something that happened?
So it was you, little motherfucker. Actually guilty.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Who made this?
Oh?
I'm gonna say Ningguang's up here. Kaching, a gentle breeze brushes past the Jade Chamber, drifts towards everyone's feet. This was for sale in town.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission?
We got another gang on our turf.
Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
She better go to war.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer?
She better go fight.
Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud
Oh
Retainer?
shit, skies are open.
Master's going to be okay, right?
Yeah, but the other person might not be.
I'm more worried about the
That's what
person
I'm
who released the kite.
saying. It's exactly what I said.
There's wind up ahead.
All right, let's go.
Like we can glide over.
Oh my god, I have the kite too. I want to look at this kite. Oh, here it is. No way. That's cool that you have one unique to you. The movement is so fluid on these. Dude, some things will always feel like home. Leeway and Mondstadt, those are two of those things. Coming back to this region, hearing this music, seeing these mountaintops, being a bird. Bird dive. Oh, wow.
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
It's in PC 7 and 8.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your
God,
musings.
what do they do to my
Someone
boys?
among us was not sufficiently attentive.
Among Us.
And now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
We got these grown men playing with kites out here.
Your concern is misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples,
She's gonna
or
be
secluded in her
pissed.
abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite.
Oh, you're about to be in trouble.
On
You're
the
dead.
subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology.
That just
One
be
cannot
yapping,
help
bro.
but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creation.
They literally are NPCs with color in their hair. Like right after we looked at their model for the first time, I took 2 steps back and there was another model NPC like under where they were standing, like the merchant area, that was the exact model with a mustache.
Still thy tongue.
Of him.
If Cloud Retainer were to hear
Glasses
you
and all.
profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the supreme cuisine.
No more food for mom.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
No more supreme cuisine machine.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary
It's a team
endeavor.
effort, baby.
Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Moms get mad at brother 1 and 2 also. I just noticed you got back dimples. They added back dimples to Cloud Retainer.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
Let's hide.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice
Can she
during
hear
Lantern
this?
Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
So she's never seen this form for them.
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
Imagine standing there in silence. They're just looking at each other.
That is not our kite.
Somebody else did it.
Oh, so an
Oh, she doesn't know.
adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety.
Oh, you're an Adeptus? Oh, that's so crazy.
I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed
Not
domain.
me.
Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Pray.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite mint.
Not him actually mint picking. Not him actually picking mint. Oh my god.
Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan.
He's a mint picker.
Mooncarver? Mountain Sheeper?
Oh,
What
shit.
are you doing here?
Fuck.
You?
No. We.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
How many weeks are we grounded now?
Then you are not angry?
Thanks for the gift
How
sub.
could one feel anger at the sight of 2 old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as
It's so
you in
goofy.
matters that require a deftness of hand.
That was a funny scene though.
No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud
Bro, it still
Retainer.
blows my mind that this is
You
Aether.
wield
Oh
the
my god.
wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
The fact that that sax still just blows my mind every time.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Okay. Thank God Mom didn't kill you guys. You're lucky.
Leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Damn, I'm sorry. It is. Yeah, Aether's VA is also Mooncarver.
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
Then
That's
should
Aether.
we continue flying the kite?
I know. This is the
A
second time we've had it in this quest.
suggestion, but it would be advisable to change locations.
Look up his voice video. We watched one earlier.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
It's crazy.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
He said, I'm gonna force my way into Genshin Impact. They won't let me talk. I'm gonna show them my range. All right, we're back.
They're back.
Hey, ladies.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only 2 of you left?
Gaming left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Probably Mad at Pink will be playable in the future.
Before he left,
Probably.
he said something that I don't quite understand.
But a younger version.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free.
Okay, well, that's a metaphor for his dad.
He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Sad. Perhaps he sees himself reflected in the kites.
A reflection of himself. Oh, if I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
Damn.
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home.
She's got family issues. She ain't got no family. Other cloud retainer.
If Gao Ming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it.
I love watching Shinha try to learn how to human.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding?
Uh-oh.
What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
Trying to help Gaming.
We were just chatting.
Damn.
You don't have to butt in on every
Damn, just trying to help.
Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
It's like coming home to mom's cooking.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of
What'd
meat
you
and
say
vegetable
for?
dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
Shinha doesn't like it. She said, I called this on Paimon's portion.
Hey, Paimon's hungry too. It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
Mint and herbs. It's gonna be like the most bird-like food ever. Just worms. Get some food with mom. You wait outside Cloud Retainer's boat for a few moments. I thought that said a few months at first.
This is...
Oh, shit. Good thing I dressed up nice today. Because we're all eating. Damn, way to showcase the new skins. Open back. Wow. They look womanly.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
She's got her little blush.
Is the headpiece secure?
Icy skin.
I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
This is adorable. Now you are much more than adorable.
How do we look?
Yes.
Huh? She asked them just like that?
The confident sister.
You look pretty too, Ganyu. Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
I really like Shenhe's the most.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would
Liyue.
expect nothing less.
Ganyu's like glows.
What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors
It's a gift. Mom's little present.
I like black.
No thoughts, instant answer.
One is
Same.
gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own taste.
Real.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily.
Real.
A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
Aww.
And the material is
Aw.
sufficiently comfortable, yes?
She got a little goat bell, a little cowbell.
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
You sit down and enjoy a table of delicious food and pleasant company.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This
I want one of
golden
these, man.
crab's
Look at that.
particularly good.
Holy.
The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet.
I do love
Paimon
crab
can't stop eating.
and lobster.
That's a good thing Gaming
Some
isn't
butter.
here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
Have to kill him?
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop.
I love Cryo.
And he spent the
Trust
whole
me.
afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal.
You left.
Oh, well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
What a
One
good
has
young
high
man.
standards.
Yeah, where's my boy Shao? Where are we gonna get his skin at, huh?
He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak
His
in,
dad.
Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant,
That's not the answer.
your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
I just don't get you anymore.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xianyun?
Is this our place to say?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
That's why he wanted to be avoided by his family. And I just straight up outed him. I feel so bad.
Ran away.
I feel so bad now. I'm such a bad guy.
One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
I ruined it for him. Paimon tells Cloud Tanner everything she knows about Gaming's family.
What?
This shall not do.
Oh.
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste.
Must make everybody happy. Love the
As
lipstick.
one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just
Menogias.
for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering
She's
of
mothering.
Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only
Lament.
hinder her in battle.
Lament!
However,
Sorry.
when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness.
This makes you realize how old she really is.
And later,
She's going on and on.
one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets.
True. Well
Fate
put.
is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason.
You don't want to die before you make it right.
There is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality. One should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
A reunion, let his dad see his dancing.
Perhaps adeptal arts could
What's up,
be of
Edu?
use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea.
A big dinner with him and his dad and force them to make it
How
right.
about this?
Oh, who? Somebody's watching us?
Does that make sense
Oh,
to
I
everyone?
thought somebody was sneaking up.
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary
They
preparations.
ate all the food.
We shall see you in 2 days.
Okay, well, that's a good setup for the reunion and the healing of this family. More Lantern Rite next. Lantern Rite has really funny moments at the end. I'm excited to see it.
Hope everything goes well.
All right, part 3. Hi, Gaming. Yum, yum, yum.
Hi, Gummy.
Matcha chocolate.
Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Again.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
You got money?
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village
It's
to
gonna be his
Liyue
dad.
Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
It's gonna be his dad.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
Your house. Oh, he's about to freak out. Oh no, I gotta escort my dad home.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
Oh no.
All right.
A long, awkward journey home with
Don't
dad.
work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Whoa, what is this? Was that always there? The Glade returns to the pavilion. It's gonna be his coming home story. I'm coming home.
Today, Gummy.
Coming home.
Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Oh man. He's depressed about having to see his dad again. Are you dad? You don't look like anything like
Hello. You
your
must
son.
be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Yip talk? Oh, it is dad. All right, now I see why you're having a hard time. He just walks away.
Dad?
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you.
Tension in the air.
Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
I hate to be that guy, but Gaming's dad would. This is just Mountain Shaper with a mustache.
Seems like you've made some
And a
sort
little
of name
older.
for yourself at least.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
I guess the face is a little different. This is so awkward.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just
We would
didn't
get paid.
shut up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
So you two. What happened? So can you tell us about what happened? We're going to Wangshu Inn first. It's so odd when characters' parents are normal, boring NPCs. I do wish they would spice up an NPC design. I don't know the logistics of how hard it is to create all these, or if creating too many unique NPCs limits what you can make for your unique characters. But yeah, we do get a lot of the same repeats, especially in this game.
Walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
This awkward silence.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks?
Just trying to make things better though.
Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Damn, okay.
But the winter melon cake you gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
Paimon, you're going on too much, man. You're going on too much with it. Look at that lizard.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Animals and the environment in this game always ruin the moment.
Huh? What about
Lizards,
you? You're not
frogs,
going to join us?
crabs.
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
He always does what he damn wants to do. Go dancing with that damn dragon or whatever.
Okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh shit, we gotta protect him.
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Okay, they got the most basic design of the whole video game, but they have some of the funniest moments in the entire quest. They are the comedy.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Are we about to rob him?
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Getting robbed in the 1890s be like.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
It's me robbing fucking like George Washington.
What do we do?
It seems
My
as if
two
these
gay
are up to no
uncles.
well. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is...
Give me all your wares, Christopher Columbus.
Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
Oh, so you care about me now?
This is what I do.
This is my job, Dad. It's all going according to plan.
Indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Softer blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Come back here.
Away. Let us away.
Let us away.
Coming.
So goofy, man.
Don't worry.
Away, let us
he's a
away.
threat fighter. Paimon's even seen
Shakespearean
him take down
era.
ambassadors of treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Coming,
You care about him.
if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Or there's real ones, though. Cloud Returner is so real for setting this up. Look at her little bird legs. She put them up to it. She's like, okay, put these masks on, you two gay uncles, and get out there and help them. Help the family reunite. Cloud Returner is one of the best characters we have met. She is the most mother-like character we have met.
We should be good to stop here.
The man himself. Zhang Gusi.
No, what is he doing here?
Uh-oh, he's flying a kite? Wait. Is that a Hutao kite?
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits. She was in the background earlier? I didn't even notice. That's cool.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Oh no, is he not in on it? Play along.
Oh.
Oh, bandits. This is kind of funny.
Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
He must have figured it all out by now. Is he just playing dumb on purpose?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
No, well, we don't need to go that far.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with
Right.
the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Yep, ordinary people like all of us. We're all of us are ordinary.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
He's
that
so
would
tall.
be lovely.
We're so ordinary and regular, haven't saved every nation ever yet. And he's also not like 1,000 years old and a god.
So,
They sure do love tea.
does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been
Ooh.
performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
He's gonna let his dad see that he's becoming popular.
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed.
He's exquisite.
I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani.
All right, I need all of you guys to do the same performance to my dad about streaming. This is the crazy, bro. He
Usho
is
dancing has
streaming.
become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success,
Who is my
they have no
Zhongli?
doubt had to face many hurdles along the way.
I got any
One's
Zhongli's in
not
chat?
so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed.
I need one Zhongli, one Cloud Retainer, and two gay uncles. Who's my gay uncles? Any gay uncles in chat?
I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gumming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
The mean's face is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Look at this, bro. Look at this shit. She said shit. You said the wrong name, bro. Or said, huh? Huh?
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed.
You know, because Xiao's like that.
It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself?
I don't know any other job that exists.
Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wuxia dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried.
The theme of this last whole patch is just parenthood.
When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wuxia dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
Damn, Dad, what the heck?
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli.
Well...
Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
It's a good skincare routine.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters.
That's true.
Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Best mama game.
And she's more easygoing than I could ever be.
Right, and you listening to this?
I fear I lack such an open mind.
Imagine the Shogun pulled up for Lantern Rite. That'd blow her mind.
Oh, I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Ipdak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
Yeah.
That's not exactly what I was hoping
Shogun for Lantern Rite was crazy.
Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
I did think this Lantern Rite would have more to do with all of the other nations than it has yet, but there's still one more part. This is just kind of like a Gaming quest.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
I like it though.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery. You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
It's such a smooth voice.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
When you're this old, yeah.
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
He all grown up.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
I did not expect Zhongli to repair this family today. That was unexpected. How'd it go? Did you beat him up? Imagine he did beat them up.
Oh, Gaming is back.
They had to take the beating for the team.
Hey, Gaming, we're over here.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng funeral parlor? You're here too?
Yeah, just random.
A fated meeting indeed.
What happened to our uncles?
We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Are you okay?
Well, you could say that.
I killed them.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Uh-oh.
I need to talk to you.
Why can't you tell all of us?
Oh, okay.
What if he captured them? Like no way he captured them, right?
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
They outed us?
So that's how we're starting off?
Okay, to be fair, we didn't send anything. A bird lady did.
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Damn. Well, shit.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start. Like sneaking up on us while we were distracted.
Maybe they're just built different and stupid.
Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
To talk to Dad.
You're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
That's good. That's nice.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
He befriended bandits.
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything.
But Zhongli can.
You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
Well, you talked to him, though?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
Show him the performances that you can do.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I love how diverse Paimon's character is, with sometimes being like so socially unaware, but in places like this, she's the most socially adept creature. She's like, yeah, just let's go heal this thing. Like she's either one extreme or the other.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
He dropped the most knowledgeable tea take ever.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipduck and I have found many a common interest. Our
Thanks,
friendship,
Toxna.
much like a cup of tea,
Thank you, dude.
seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Just tell me you love me, Dad, please.
Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation,
Get out of here.
Ipduck, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Like the rest of the dead bodies laying
I hope
around.
I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli.
You're so polite to strangers.
No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
Goodbye, Zhongli. I hate that you don't have a skin, by the way, and it's fucking criminal.
Zhongli?
It's criminal, and I mean this, criminal, that he does not have one skin at this point.
You two have a nice chat, alright?
Alright, it's time to heal up, Dad. Leave the tea stall and talk to Zhongli.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you?
He's humble.
Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Oh, well. Whoa. Lament jump scare.
So, you're
Lament. Too? Why does he just always pop in those dramatic ways?
I've been here the whole time.
You have? Watching from the shadows? He always do be watching from afar.
Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here?
Lament.
I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli.
Yep.
I might as well go pay my respects.
He just TP's out. Oh.
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget?
Do you want to play it with my kite?
The addition of the power
is the
source
edgiest
makes
boy
the takeoff
true?
more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame.
It's too perfect.
In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
It's funny to see them working together, talking
Or
together.
has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral
Come see your
Parlor
dad more often.
It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied.
This is another parental theme. The whole patch is parents.
This one here is a traditional
Come
kite,
see me.
one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work.
Who told getting him filler
Perhaps
jobs?
You could test out the other kite for me?
Who tells, like, what is it, busy work? Go try out these kites. Go get some sesame oil.
All right.
You can Amazon that, okay? Don't tell me they're gonna play kites
I have
together.
made my comparisons.
If speed is what you're
I
after,
want to see a cutscene of that. What the heck?
Kite is the better choice.
Show me them playing with their kites together.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these 2 kites with you.
He is Amazon.
Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
It's like people do this for fun?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
Lament.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was,
Yeah, why were you just playing with a kite?
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend.
Aww.
Besides, we did the testing together.
Father and son activities.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
Yeah, we do have a lot of people to be better than.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it.
You're so edgy.
Although, watching a kite gradually
So
ascend
indifferent.
into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind.
I'm so edgy and I don't mind Lament.
Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
He's not actually Xiao's dad, but he's his dad. You know what I mean?
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation.
Is he about to get sad again?
When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Bro, never likes to join us for anything fun.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip.
Hu Tao
If you happen
appearance.
to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
When are we gonna see Fontaine characters? They're supposed to be part of this. It's gonna be like a 3-second long cutscene.
Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
It's just gonna be like the ending cutscene where they show up.
See you next time.
Goodbye, Zhongli. This is what we want to see, though. This healing process. Say you're sorry to each other.
Dad.
Oh.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, buddy. After all that.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but...
I respect it. Show a little support.
Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shinhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea? Or would you prefer something else to drink?
She's such a mom.
No need. I'm not tired.
We are interrupting their alone time.
They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is now for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
She made a script.
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
We pretend to be a good family.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
I love you, mother.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe doing here? Just how many people are involved?
He's
in
already
this?
onto it.
I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
They talking like robots. I love you. You're my favorite daughter.
Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash.
Damn.
One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation.
He's sick of it.
Has work been busy during the holiday season?
Do you need help?
My help with anything?
Are you taking care of yourself?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause
The
trouble.
$10 discount, that's right.
I deal with them as you taught me.
It's so many.
By pinning their heads against the table.
What?
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe serious right now?
You taught her that? No homicidal maniac. Cut that. Cut it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear God.
One was busy orchestrating this act. One seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities.
She's a fucking psychopath. Homicidal maniac.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good
I
companions.
should have brought gone you. She would have fallen asleep at the table.
You know of my past circumstances.
Oh.
Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
He just goes,
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all.
Maybe this did help.
Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Maybe it did help, actually.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
Shall we go murder again, mother?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
She's gonna say something to make him spit out his tea.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Her shit, I love the facial movements.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
You should just spit the tea out.
Yeah.
He dies.
I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was
That was
trying to
funny.
say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles.
The whole gang.
They'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Dad.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh.
You're ruining the moment.
Just think about it. Okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot.
I love Shinha. She's so funny.
But
unironically.
Thank you, Dad.
Aww.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon
Like
sure hopes
5
they've made up by
minutes. Give him some more time.
Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all?
This has been such an elaborate scheme.
Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got
True.
to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Shinha really was the star of the scene.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Not quite fully healed yet, are we? Just gave him a decision.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
He's still pretty short. But yeah, he's a big guy. He's a big, strong guy. So, you two, how's everything doing?
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Poor Shinha is not socially adept at all.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Aww.
Naturally.
Aww.
Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths,
She's so
Shenhe.
sweet.
You need not change who you are.
She said, I do good? You did so good. I wish there was a pat on head option. Pat on head. Hold on, I'll pat her on the head. Let me see. There we go. Pat on head. Charlotte? Oh, the Fontaine group is here. Oh, we got the gang pulling up now. Charlotte just everywhere. She's so pretty.
You must be Mr. Ip. Thank you for coming all this way.
You're the guest?
My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from
Oh.
Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but
Oui,
also
oui.
with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
What if he said no? He came all this way for nothing.
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontanians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine.
Risley is. Tea drinker.
Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare.
It's not that far from your
Perhaps we
house.
could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to
There's a
ask in
port like
advance.
100 feet from your house.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
What's up, Urzy? Hi,
Is
Charlotte.
this person also involved in your plan?
Nope, she's just randomly here. She's the very important client.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Yeah, kind of important.
Over here. Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh?
Huh?
Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
The next phase of the plan now that he knows. Coming!
Skyward! Scatter!
Bang!
I take it that all is going well?
Yeah, we're fully repaired, surely.
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined
Yoo-hoo!
to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
She's gone up so high on my favorite characters list.
As for the next step,
She might be like top 3 or 4 favorite.
Oh no!
There's more.
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
I got money. Don't worry.
fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back
How
to
much
the
did it
Steam Bird as a
cost?
gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's
Big
tea as
business
soon as they
plan.
lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Dude, they're investors.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
He said, I don't know about stocks and shit, but
We can talk
my
about
cash.
such matters at a later date. There are more important
Ba-
matters for you to consider at the
ba-da-
moment.
ba-da-
Are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here.
he's so cute. I agree.
I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay.
Agree, gaming.
So, it's like this.
She might be my second or third favorite right now. Farina's still my top. She might go. Sino's up there as well, obviously.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen.
Who's your favorite character in Genshin Impact right now, chat? Personality, playstyle, everything. Like the best character all in one package.
We need
What's
to
up,
do
Lord?
those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us,
We'll let
why don't we
Kazuha,
also
Zhongli.
go buy one of those mechanical
Thingamabobs.
thingamabobs or whatever they're called.
Let's buy
Attach
one.
it to our kite.
Nouvelette. A lot of Nouvelettes. Kave, baby girl.
Hello again.
Are these gonna be properly priced?
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was
Aw.
able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to.
That's sweet, dude.
And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
The attachments. Oh, there's Charlotte in the back having the interview. Just
Yes.
noticed.
Here you go. Please, take it, free of
Free?
charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well,
I'd
nor
just
would
take
it
it.
feel right for me to take your Mora. Good
Free
luck in the
bog.
kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right, then.
Thanks, man. Free stuff. Pog. What face did Duck choose for Paimon? It was the one that's like
It's done.
the caught face, I think. Or like the hiding something face. Ah, the beauty of Lantern, right? The lanterns in the sky.
Everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Wait for Lantern Rite to begin. Is this it? Is this the big festival? Yeah, no. Whoa. Yeah. Man, Lancer Rite's the best time of the year in Genshin. The best friends. Wow. Look how good they look in their fits. Madam Ping's in the back and everything. All right, ladies. What comes after 7, chat? What comes after 7, by the way?
Come here, allow me.
She has to bend down. She's so damn tall. 8. That's right.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Where the lights go?
Something happened?
What should we do?
Who got the lights?
Should we get the Millilith?
Can we get the Millilith? Oh, it's pre-planned.
What's that?
It's the Shogun. She's invading. Yeah. Okay. Watch it pop off. Wait, this is dope. How are they standing on the water? The camera work is really nice. We got our NPC adapters. Whoa! Holy shit, he's good. Dude, she's such a mom. Best mom. Damn. Bro is dancing Derek. Fancy feet, and his dad's so proud of him. This was cute. Picture of my girl clutching.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
It's gotta be so cool for the article she's gonna write. Wow. Good performance, bud. Tell me his dad hugs him or something. They're all coming down.
Wait, the wind.
Yo!
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like this.
Dude.
Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful.
That's adorable.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern,
Happy Lantern
Rite.
Rite.
That makes me so sad. Is anybody like fucking pour something in my eyes? Ugh. Somebody took an onion and shoved it up my eye.
So cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler?
That was a really good cutscene. God, that might be one of the best Lantern Rite cutscenes yet.
Yeah. Talking to his dad.
Cloud Tanner just showed off. I'm leaking.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you.
It did
little
feel a
girl.
little shorter.
Do you want us to walk you back?
There's a lot of emotion charged in it.
No need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Yeah, not doing Cloud Retainer's story quest and seeing Shuyu's gotta be so confusing. Like, who is this kid? Hey, Dad.
Son.
Oh.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've got to admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
That's so sweet, man. Getting my eyes glazed.
Wow.
Glazing me like a donut.
I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time.
Great dad, man.
Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All
Dad could get
really
down.
want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
It's been
I bet
years.
You're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything.
That's all I could do.
Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Hug him, man. Oh, man. The hug. Just the full circle coming back to the dad story. 2 years of separation.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
It's healing. It's parental healing. Familial healing.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat.
I really like the themes of this patch. This family
Dad,
theme.
Honestly.
The family unit being so strong to these characters.
Go.
Have fun, you're young.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
Wow. 10 of 10 scene. Great kite, too.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
I agree. I'm glad this year's focus was on Godming. I expected a lot more to come out of other characters. I think there's one more part of the quest to do too. That probably will like shove them in there. But this was just Godming's story quest, really. I mean, it was also Shen Yun.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Go fly a kite. Wow. Love that. Chills, glaze of the eyes, smiles all around, man. Great voice acting job by the dad, too. Hey, bud. You around here somewhere? You good out here, bud? You lamenting? He said, lament. Alright, what's up, buddy?
Traveler.
Hey, man. I just thought you stopped short of stepping into the city again.
Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look. Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain.
Such a loner.
As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky.
I kind of vibe with him, though. I like to be a loner and watch, too,
For me,
sometimes.
I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it. Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard.
Oh, buddy, it's good.
You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time.
He made his own shower lantern. Wow. Chills, man. He made it. Yeah, he made it himself. So cute. Did you like? Was that fun, man? I hope you had a good time. As the Shao lantern slowly disappears into the tranquil night sky, Shao's expression softens.
Traveler, thank you.
He's become more whole than ever before. You know, after all these years. Hello, ladies. It's me, your mother.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate.
No! I mean, we get more customers, that's for sure.
But inappropriate? How?
Well, I can see your whole ass.
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
She does not have any skills. Social
I suppose
aspects.
that's another way to think of it.
I love there's a missing person poster in the middle of them, by the way. Ah, there you are. Hi, Kaching and Mother.
One may have won the kite flying competition, Yu Heng, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need
Oh,
not
she
be
won.
so humble, honored Adeptus.
Oh, no surprise.
Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest. Please accept this prize.
This LeBron
You deserve it.
playing in the kids league.
Besides, I'm quite certain we owe a fair share of the success of this year's Lantern Rite to you.
If you insist, then one can hardly continue to refuse. However, there is another matter with which one would ask your assistance.
Of course.
Make sure Ganyu sleeps.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea
She has
among the
10
Millerites on
cases.
duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their shoulders, after all. One presumes they could always benefit from something to invigorate their spirits.
She has so much
Our
of it.
retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an esteemed Adeptus such as herself. Understood. I'll get on that right away.
A fortuitous result indeed.
10 whole boxes.
One's tea surplus has hitherto resolved itself.
Why can we read their thoughts? Because we just know them so well, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have Nahida on, you're right. Shit. Oh, here they are. You always stare at them and miss them? I'm like, where are they? Y'all see them?
So you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then?
Huh? Oh, I guess you heard everything Paimon was saying, huh?
True.
Of course. She was talking about you. As your father, how could I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid, and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. On our way back home, you would beg me to
I
buy
want to try
you
the
some winter melon cake.
winter melon cake. Is it kind of minty?
We would only buy 2 at a time. But before long, we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember?
He's also always been
Yeah.
wholesome.
I remember.
That was the
Is
best
it good? What is the
winter
flavor
melon
like?
cake I ever had.
I feel like melon's a very popular, like type of food or like flavor in the East.
Let's go
Like
back
honeydew.
sometime. The shop's still there, and I remember the way. My treat, just like before.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I got money, Dad. I got money now. I'm a grown man now, Dad. Ah, here they are. Hey, girls.
Our kite is so high up. Thank you for inviting me, Yao Yao. I am having a lot of fun. I'm glad. If you want, we can go fly kites some other time, too. The fun doesn't have to end today. Really? How about we do it during the day
Really?
next time? That way, we can see the design better. When it flies super high up, it will look exactly like a real finch. Okay.
That's so sweet, man.
Can I take this kite to bed with me? But of course.
She's so goofy, bro. Yeah, they were one of the sweetest. That was cute. Yao Yao and Chi-Chi's friendship is so wholesome. Should I know who Vlad... Alright, we'll do theirs first.
Given your present countenance,
My two gay uncles.
one presumes you are missing some old friends again.
One cannot help but be reminded of them.
Pray speak. Unburden yourself of these sentiments.
So poetic.
One simply wishes Menogius were alive to witness such peace alongside us. He was so skilled in matters of craftsmanship. Kite making would scarcely prove to be a test of his capabilities. Were he yet amongst the living, he could have opened a kite stall.
Oh.
One is certain it would have been an establishment rich not only in profit, but also esteem.
The statue is Menogius.
And if, as in the past, he were unable to involve himself in matters of the mortal realm, we could sell the kites in his stead. When we finished, we could bring him back wine and partake in drink and good company.
Mooncarver, those are now but fond moments in our memories.
Standing behind him.
Indeed. The dead are gone, so, as the representatives of the living, let us take in the sights for a bit longer, if just for his sake.
It's so sad, man. Also, was your appearances. Who gave you fiery bottoms, man? We're gonna fix you guys. Hang in there. We're gonna fix you, boys. Keep faith. Keep faith. Don't give up faith. Oh, no, they're right here. No, I do remember them. Do you ever? They didn't even get voices? Did they not have voices? Do you ever think there might be some kites that can no longer be retrieved after being sent up into the sky? I guess so. Even if you could control the line, the wind might decline your commands all the same. Speaking of that, should we go buy one? I mean, I haven't flown one before, so I'm not sure it'll work out. Or let's say we make one together. I've seen kids discussing the patterns they want to draw on theirs, so it might not be that difficult. The two of us? Sure. Let's give it a go. Damn, there's a power. Sorry.
Together? We can give it a try.
There's a power couple right here. All right, I'll see you next year.
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight.
What do you think about it?
This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself. It goes, "Dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight.
Damn.
Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground."
So you're saying Kuching has a crush on you?
I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it.
Yeah, they definitely have something going on here.
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison.
Ildison.
He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion.
Oh, so he's alive.
I believe I
That
have
was
a
like
direct
somebody
quote
old
from
from
him
a
about
while
this
ago.
particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert, combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right?
Okay, how'd the interview with Gaming's father go?
Oh, my conversation with Mr. Ip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird.
Oh, that was fast. Holy.
It's a piece that
New ship
contains all
unlocked.
the pertinent information
We know
while
what you
also
are.
telling a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Xianyun was her name, right? It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with
She'll
me.
always be popping up in every event to document it.
Yep, and happy lantern right to you.
That's every character, man, on the map. I think I got them all. This village is beautiful. Everything that they added recently is beautiful.
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit!
Who's yelling, man?
Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine!
Blue
skies! Good vibes!
Bro, I've never heard her yell like that before. Something about Balu fruit and good vibes.
So Paimon is hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Let's see what's up here. You and Palma make your way up the mountain in search of the source of shouting. As far as you can make it out, it's almonds, this, cocoa paste, that. Sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your step as you ascend the mountain in no time. Huta, what are you doing? Screaming from the top of your lungs. She just naming objects?
What are they doing here?
I see you guys are traveling together. Quite coincidental, wouldn't you say? Damn.
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partner.
Was that Navia screaming? I thought it was Hutao.
See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to
I didn't
say,
recognize the scream.
Sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
But Lufru is a Fontaine thing? I thought Hutao was just discovering things.
It's
It was
just your
Navia.
lucky day.
I couldn't discern it.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities?
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Hey, happy Lantern Rite, girlfriends.
Happy Lantern Rite.
I love you, by the way.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too. Wait, if you're here for Lantern
It's raining right now.
then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
I'm a boss, bitch.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
It's one of them.
Sure is. Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code.
She just
The
wanted to
words
say
are
them.
meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do,
They just
right?
scream words.
After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
I see. So it's not what you're shouting that matters, but the act of shouting itself. Sorry.
Exactly. You get me, partner.
Right,
I
dude.
was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently,
Can I go
most
shout
hikers
from the
like to
rooftops?
shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Do we?
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Damn, she said I'll go kill some boars.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
Okay.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Huh?
What did that mean? What did that...
Anyway,
What do you mean by that?
Why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
How can I put her in the mood to hunt me?
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
She's here.
Huh? Did
Finally.
Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Qiaoying Village?
It almost feels like that this could be the start of a whole nother quest, or like the start of the whole lantern, right?
Believe in your ears.
I thought it would be like
It
this.
is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
See a goat and get scared or something?
That reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
She just wanted to get you alone on a mountain.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
She alone? Where's Neverlet?
I think so. We ran into Neverlet on the way here as well,
Neverlet.
but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Neverlet was here too?
Y'all kind of missed the festival, though. Did we not just have it like yesterday? Y'all are like a day late.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually.
Oh,
But
well.
apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Good, it's not too far away.
Neverlet is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
He's a working man.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
He's gonna bring some back to Riceley.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oui.
It's not for me.
Yeah,
lost
I
a bet
told
with
you.
Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
A bet on what?
It was just a spur of the moment sort of bet.
But tell me what the bet was. What was the bet? What did you bet?
Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again?
Songlo tea.
Neverlet even mentioned it earlier.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off?
Yes, that's the one.
10
You
boxes.
didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Who would do that?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
Okay. Alright, bro. Alright, man.
That reminds me.
What a jab.
You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You
What
must have
bet
had
did they
other
make?
plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell?
Yeah, where
a few
is she?
days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Qiaoying Village, so we
You fell for
decided
it.
to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm done, partner.
That's good.
Tilt's cowboy hat.
Head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Goodbye, ladies.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Qiaoying Village later.
Sounds good.
See
We're
ya.
gonna head down the mountain then. See you later.
That jab saying I wouldn't fall for a marketing play like that was hilarious. Goodbye, ladies.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad,
Is she gonna do it?
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will
No.
pass.
Be cool if she just started
I prefer to
screaming.
let actions speak louder than words.
True, bro. You got a lot of action. I've seen you in action a lot.
Qiaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have?
Dim
with
sum.
tea? That's right, dim sum. Didn't Gaming say
Who's
something
this?
about dim sum being eaten in the morning?
Afternoon tea might be more
Wonders if
appropriate.
we can still get some at this time of day. Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not
Oh,
seeing
with the
things,
gang
is she?
and
Is that
Farina.
Farina standing between Zhangli and Hu Tao?
Judging based on the hat, I'd say so.
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village.
A little Archon to fake Archon heart to heart.
Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Wanna make bets?
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame.
It's the mediator.
It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Then I vote for Hustler Hu Tao.
All right, no time to waste. Let's go see who's.
Us putting bets on this is so funny. It looks like a tour guide situation. He's pointing at something. Did I win?
Good afternoon, Zhongli and Farina.
Jump scare.
Oh, great. Now Paimon shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
It just keeps growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Serendipitous.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
We saved the whole country. Yeah, no, nothing. You know, I mainly felt the passage of time since our last meeting. So many chums all in one place.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit,
Bit
I'm
of
a bit
both.
surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
I love Farina.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then.
More than just been there. I
Given
am
your
there.
proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine.
He's probably playing coy too.
Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
She's always in her head.
No. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
That's why I'm giving you a discount on your death burial one day.
Does that mean Hu Tao also knows? You may not have heard, friends, but...
She's not the real Archon.
Miss Hu Tao...
Oh.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
My God, she roped her in.
Yep.
That's it. There was a slight vine boom sound effect there. If you listen really close, and did you hear that, Paimon? She's an esteemed client. Bozo.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
Paimon keeps her money in her shoes? How do you fit your foot in there? Does that mean your feet like stop here? What?
What's this about winning something?
Okay, but Fernie could actually benefit from the buy one get one free coffin. Yeah, what did we do with the body? Now that I think about it.
You two were placing bets on us?
It was Paimon's idea. It was actually my idea. I literally did say it.
You guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
You know me.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Zhongli tour guide.
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Why'd you verify? I could have just taken the win.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
Half and half.
You see? Paimon was right too.
Nobody wins.
Both of our guesses were right. There can't be a winner or a loser. Hey, don't be upset, traveler.
Now I know where you keep your money, so when I mug you later, I can take it.
How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl.
It's the same as us buying your own bowls.
As for the third bowl...
For Reno.
Since
Never
I was
let.
the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me.
Okay.
You know, as a congratulations for the
So
huge
were the
deal I
other
just
two.
struck.
I'll buy you bowls anytime you want.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
Oh,
What deal did you sign?
I forgot to ask about the most important question. Did something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangxiang Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your
Where
loss.
is that body at
Although
right now?
Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Where is First Lord's body at?
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
Well, now you do. Yeah, kind of now.
Mr.
Keep
Hao
silent.
is simply helping prepare some props
What's up,
for
little
my
late?
film. Not too long ago, I
Oh.
read a collection of horror stories from
Yeah.
Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that
Movie
Fontaine's
sets.
biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
You might even call it a breath of fresh terror or... Okay, jump in the water right now and don't come out.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my
Run
ad
out of stamina.
posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense.
This guy
So,
stinks!
did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangxiang Funeral Parlor?
It's a side
Well,
of joke.
not exactly. My original plan was to
Sino's
just
not even here.
relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me,
Saw
it's all
you
thanks
hacked
to
my
that man
game.
who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh?
It's someone you know.
Monsieur
Wanna take a
Noublet.
guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
He's the only person you would ever travel with. Who you gonna
Very
come with?
impressive, my
Seedwing?
friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Tell everyone about your recent encounter with Navi and Cloran on the top of the mountain. One look at the pitiful expression on Farina's face is enough to convince you to leave the part about the shouting.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure
He
he
just
didn't
in
get
sightseeing.
lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yep,
How do I get
that's
home?
exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
It's not a big body of water. Because swimming would probably be the fastest route for an otter.
Were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao?
Of course.
I like Hu
I'm
Tao.
also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend,
What about him?
he doesn't get out much, does he?
No, like never before actually.
Ugh, no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way
Talked
too
about
polite.
water a bunch.
I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
Are they gonna meet?
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Oh, he always wears that.
Is that so?
Wait,
Huh.
you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, at the time, it
No
appeared as
meeting?
if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That
No
gentleman seemed
interaction?
Like a sophisticated sort of
They
guy.
had so much to talk about.
I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so?
Judging by how Zhongli's acting and taking into consideration Neverlet's true identity, could Zhongli been avoiding him on purpose? Because he knows how Neverlet feels about the Archons. Oh, okay, I got you. He's afraid of the big bad dragon. It is what it is.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just
Gave
wasn't
me the
meant
side
to
eye.
be.
Like, don't.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
I'm good with people.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Neverlet into loosening up a bit.
Maybe they will interact.
Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right?
And to have their pearls stolen, by the way, ma'am.
If he's really that much of a stickler
Counterpoint.
for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
That doesn't make sense.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
Well, everything. He's the fair and impartial Indu. Is it Indux? A Fontaine. Udex. I got it. 5th try. Head of the highest court in the land, otherwise known as the demon who controls the paperwork in Fontaine. I got it before Chad said it.
That boring before.
What the fuck?
In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do. If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old.
How many more years do you need?
You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over
Oh,
there
hey.
appear to recognize you.
We got our girlfriends pulling up in the back.
Oh, it's Navia and Clarand. Hey, over here!
Come see us. They walk with such finesse.
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Taylor Swift, my baby.
So polite.
So Clara.
No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Anybody with money is my friend.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Everyone circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. Hutao's eyes light up when she hears about Clarence' profession. Oh, so you hunt people for a living. Oh, okay. But a quick explanation for Farina and Navi. It seems to dispel some more of her misguided ideas. No, I don't just kill them to do it. It's like a whole
It's
law
getting
thing.
late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina.
Is that all we're gonna do?
Yes?
When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore.
You're just a homie,
you don't
though.
need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other
Home
on the
dogs.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories.
Oh shit, she's gonna get her scared.
8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle
She got bars.
flickers to and fro.
Yeah.
Yet there is no wind to make it so.
Yeah.
What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
Better than the butterfly rap. She shits her pants on command.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Silver, Silver. No, you're dead. Stay dead.
Of course.
Farina?
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the
Sorry,
way,
too
did I
soon.
hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you?
Yeah, I was the Archon.
Then you must have also been a leader at some point. Well, that's
You need a casket.
all in the past now.
Bro said he needed a casket. Oh my god.
Besides, being a leader is hard. It
That's
wasn't
so
the right job
fucked
for
up.
me. I prefer how things are now.
That's so fucked.
I can come and go as I please and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
After
I see.
500 years.
Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Xiaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Well, have you had a good time?
Only the best. And I've learned a lot too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum.
Oh, she's never had this. She's French.
Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
She's so French. She doesn't know.
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically
A tea party.
Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so
Where are the baguettes?
delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
You're not bringing any souvenirs home?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast.
Of Guava, maybe?
Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all
She'll
you're
take care of
bringing
herself.
back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies.
Aw, Sijuin.
Clorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Yeah, that was kind of charged. Look at her eyes. Well, somebody's got to keep the budget down.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora.
Damn.
I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
What about you, Farina?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some
Bits and bobs.
you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that.
She's so cute.
They should all be things I can use, I think.
So you fell for a few marketing traps.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh,
Packets?
actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
In his hands? On his back?
Wait, what?
All in his hands?
Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there,
Arcanless
Paimon.
behavior.
Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags
He's
we
such a
had and
gentleman.
offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at
This
first,
better not-
but
Motherfucker.
I really did have a
You
lot of stuff.
Stop. We are not getting coffins for you guys
He
right
even
now.
offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Narrapede for me once he's done with the day's work.
This is messed up, man.
Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
He said, can I talk to Hotel? Let me in.
See, even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then
Well,
who
one
was
guy's
I to
going for-
refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman.
Good guy.
Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him.
Jean-Li's punching the air right now.
Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Right, Jean-Li.
Clorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley.
Are they all the way back in the Maripede?
Of the Fortress of Maripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
Oh, that reminds me. A new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less
He's worried
talkative than usual.
about being
He barely
judged.
said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're getting to be around that age after all.
Yeah, you know me, man. Halfway
that
through.
so?
Halfway through my lifespan. Man.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Chaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity.
Damn, bars.
I apologize for making you worry.
I see. What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
I mean, I'm chilling. I don't know, man. Out of mind, out of sight. Different words should not collide. Different worlds should not collide.
Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
I guess putting Neuvillette and Zhongli in the same room this soon might have made things complicated.
Indeed.
So maybe that's why they didn't do it. Okay. That was cool. All right, girlfriends. I'll see you later.
We don't know exactly when.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave.
Okay, Mom.
If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
I will miss you so much.
As ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Chlorand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying. It's the way she's saying it.
This is Miss President.
I will say, but I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Chlorand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Yeah, and the stabbing people thing too is a whole
Well, I try
separate
to
thing.
keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
You take care now, Traveler. Paimon.
Don't worry, your partner's very strong.
Trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you, is it?
You are indeed quite strong.
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Chaoying Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
A girls trip. Girls only trip coming soon. My only issue with this Lantern Rite is that we don't get to talk to Zhongli about Neuvillette and a Sovereign Dragon getting their power back. Maybe it was just too complicated for them to put into the story right now in the middle of everything. It feels like this is more of Gaming and Shenyu's spotlight time. It would have felt too weird of a shift to have both stories. Those are both big stories, but I don't know. Maybe with Windbloom coming around, there's a chance. I don't mind they took this direction. It's a different direction than I thought, but it feels like a way bigger conversation, yeah, than just for Lantern, a limited time event, right? I mean, and yeah, that's another big complaint of the community, putting huge lore on limited time events, so they didn't. I kind of commend that. I'm with that.
Look, it's Neuvillette. We lucked out.
It's fun. It's like, you know, short-lived.
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting.
Hey, Dad.
Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
Go on vacation a little longer, bro.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
It's like 11 p.m.
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day.
It's like 6,000 years old.
I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
We ran into the whole squad, buddy. We already know. Caught red-handed. You give Neuvillette a quick summary of everything that happened today.
I see. Thank you for informing me.
So did you deliver the gifts?
Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Chlorand. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such
The
a formality
boyfriends.
really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think?
10 cases.
Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that.
Zesty combo.
Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why?
Don't tell me he ended up buying 10.
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
I was just about to put in the point. I thought Chlorand said she didn't buy 10. But he did.
Ah.
That is such a
explains it then.
Great running joke. Great running joke in the writing team.
Well, go
For
ahead
the
and
writing
leave
team.
them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
They used that joke so many times.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
A legal codex?
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go.
So he made... he gave him a little handcraft gift.
We joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
Like a book?
Ah, so that's what this is about.
Handmade gift.
I did not expect you to remember it as well.
Oh.
In any case,
Thought some from
this can
Hutao.
be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
He's trying to learn how to human. That's so sweet.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. A gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
He said, we're going to hang it on the fridge.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom.
We don't have a fridge.
But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
That was wholesome.
That's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
He doesn't understand the sarcasm.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
Of course you did, man.
The aftertaste is much purer
Here he
than
goes.
what I have
Here
delivered
he
to me in
goes.
Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion.
Here we go.
If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
He would take a vacation time just to go taste water. He's a water sommelier. As they say in Liyue, a balance between work and play is sure to keep your troubles at bay.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
I love the impressions.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
And how was your vacation?
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape.
He's such an artist.
In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were
Quotidian? You just make that up?
Now, I have participated in their very making.
Quotidian?
This is also something I made today.
Okay, that is so cute. And actually good. That is actually really good. Is this what the dragon would look like in his natural form? What the hell? This is so good. Oh my god, wait. That's just Nessie. That's just Nessie. It's a Nessie ladle. It's a Nessie ladle for water. That is adorable. Oh wow, what a big ladle.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some
the emote.
sea creature.
I'll actually commission off a real ladle like that and give it away though. That's kind of cool.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
It's amazing.
Really? You like it?
Aw.
To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival,
You like it?
I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around
You
such
like
an
it?
important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order.
Is it from me?
But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
You made it by hand and everything.
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite, man. That reminds me. You pass along the advice for Nouvelette's vacation.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does in part originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world.
You couldn't be bothered.
But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Yeah, places to drink water and do ceramics. He's growing as a person. Quest complete. Let's talk to Nouvelette here.
Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue.
4 a.m.
In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
Thanks, man. That was sweet. Does Riceley have anything to say down below? I love that we get the ladle, by the way, too. Well, if you've watched with us over on YouTube for this long, thank you. This was a long Quest reaction. It took us like 2 separate playthrough days. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more things like this. And come on over to the stream. First link down below. There's a whole bunch of happy chatters just waiting for you to come join them. Be a part of it all. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.